I'm in my zone, I feel like I'm alone. I feel like I'm unknown to the world that's full of clones. My originality's focused on principalities broken. I'm loaning my heart and soul to the game that's scared to pay it back. And failure is a motherfucker. The strength to go on and believing in another sucker who don't see the vision in you. So you gotta work harder times two. Gotta make it do what it do with the limited sources you have. Your dream is still a fine motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Yeah. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens, I'm outweighted. When you see me in my zone.
All right. Welcome to season 2 of Gentlemen's Talk. We have all survived. Oh, bitch ass Beryl, the hurricane that came through and wasn't supposed to be what it was, but it ended up being more of a nuisance than all of the toddlers that the collective fathers on here have. Knocking out power, knocking trees on power lines, and all this other bullshit. Yeah, made us feel like we were some po folks in the dark ages for a little bit. That's kind of how it went. But as you can see, we survived. We all got power again. We all got internet. You know, we kind of figured it out. We survived. Fellas, how did y'all make it out?
Man, I threw away hundreds of dollars worth of fucking food, bro. I done threw out my whole fridge and deep freezer. Out here rubbing together 2 nickels and make some ramen noodles and shit. It's ghetto out here, bro. I hate this shit.
Well, GQ, I want to say I enjoyed the storm. Actually, I didn't have no issues over here.
How does it feel being God's favorite?
Hey, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's anointing through the house that just flowed through, and it just was amazing. Nah, for real, like I only lost power for the it just kept coming off and on, but I didn't lose power more than 5 minutes. So like it was beautiful. It was gorgeous, you know.
How close do you live to the police station?
No, not that far. No, I say about 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
So you might be on the police station's power grid. So look here, Black Professor Xavier, we ain't gonna exclude you from this conversation right now.
We're not gonna ask this nigga how you doing ever again.
Right, this motherfucker ain't lose no food, none of that shit. Motherfucker got all his tires on his car, still got his catalytic converter.
For sure. Mm-hmm. But the only thing that made me like what the heck was all of Baytown lost service, and like Wi-Fi and service, I was just down. So I'm like,
so you had to sit there like with your thoughts and just like not have stimulation.
Yeah, it's not safe.
But still had AC though.
Yes, the AC. Yeah,
I can think peacefully, you know, and comfortably at least.
Yeah,
look,
for sure. But
Xfinity dropped the ball big time on this motherfucker. Xfinity was straight struggling. Well, DJ Mike B, I know how you went out, but I'm gonna let you tell it. We was dealing with this together. I tell my part of the story here, and whenever he done.
Man, I don't even know where to begin with that shit. Just know I didn't get power back on until yesterday after losing power Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever you want to call it. And then I think Tuesday or Wednesday, the main line where I live was busted, so they had to turn the water off for 3 days.
So you have water or power?
Pretty much for a while.
You live like
I went to my cousin's house and took showers. Warm showers at that because I really needed that. Job didn't give a fuck. Had us come back on Tuesday, but I didn't go until Wednesday. Then on Friday when I decided to wear shorts, the boss showed up and was like, "Supervisors can't wear shorts," and I was like, "Well, it was either I was showing up to work or I was staying home because I didn't have clothes. You make your call."
Can't say shit else after that.
A little power move right there.
Hey man. It be like that sometime, all right? It be like that sometime. Like, but yeah, so it was fun. I had a small leak in my house. Cost us about a good $700 to get that shit fixed. I lost a section of my fence as well, but me and DJ Michael B pulled a
nigga rig.
Gonna call it that. But we made it work. You know, because I was getting on a plane to go to Orlando. I pulled a whole Ted Cruz. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm leaving the city," type shit. So
Catch strays out there, Ted.
Not gonna lie, the Tuesday after the storm, whenever I went down by GQ, we had fun. Even though we were out there like actually working, we was just kicking it and just chilling and putting up a fence and drinking and chilling with the kids. It was a dope time. That was the best time during the storm.
We pulled up in the truck, went to Lowe's, picked up some shit. I spotted my next purchase because I went back remember that deep freeze I told you I looked at, went and bought that motherfucker that bitch sitting in my house right now. So this storm made me do two things. It made me push my other plans forward. So I bought my deep freezer and I bought my generator simultaneously. So I was like, all right, there's that. So that part happened. I lost power at 7:45 the day of the storm. But it woke me up at 4 because it started fucking thunderstorming and raining and all that other shit. So I was wide awake at 4 o'clock in the morning. But that shit was trash. That shit was trash.
I share outlaw sentiments here. I threw away a fuck ton of food,
bro. My refrigerator was barren for a couple days. I was like, look, when we get back, we look. I'm gonna tell you what we did. We pulled the ultimate restock move. All right, we went to motherfucking Joe V's yesterday.
I'm doing that tomorrow when I get off of work.
So we went to Joe V's, bought a whole bunch of meat, vacuum sealed it. I got about a quarter of the deep freeze already filled up, ready to go. So we're not storing any more meat in the regular freezer until necessary. It's all going in the deep freeze. So I was like, bet we're gonna do it like that.
Me personally, if you ain't got a generator, I don't recommend restocking heavily because we still in hurricane season. Like this is just July. We get major hurricanes.
This is the bottom side of that.
Yeah, like you fuck around.
We still on the front end of hurricane season. That's the wild part.
Food right now, you might throw it away in another month,
bruh. It's category 1. Like I think that's the part that goes over everybody's head. It was a fucking category 1 hurricane, bro, so and it knocked out power for days.
But you have to you have to contextualize it. This was not a typical Cat 1. This was a recycled category 1. And that's the part that other people didn't realize. So this storm is a recycled storm. So let me put my other hat on from one of my other professions. Let me explain this to everybody. So when that storm initially hit, we all know it hit the Caribbean. We're all familiar with that. It all hit the Caribbean and fucked them up. That storm got really, really small. Hit the Gulf of Mexico, which we've been talking about this shit since February. How hot and warm and toasty the fucking Gulf is. We all remember that conversation. And then come end of March going into April, the El Nino broke. So if you know anything about storms, we go into an El Nino season and a Nina season. That's what happens with the Gulf. So the El Nino broke, which means that the Gulf was the hottest it was going to fucking be given the circumstances. So that motherfucker hit the Gulf and re-strengthened, basically took a sensu bean in the fucking Gulf and got our ass.
That's a good way to say it.
Dragon Ball Z, maybe like Popeye hitting the spinach can.
Yeah, like it came and
that's good. That's a good way to say it.
Like look, like Ray said, the cat won't walk. That motherfucker was not playing,
bro. I'm literally watching TV on Saturday night. I'm keeping up with it on my phone. Like, yeah, it's headed to Mexico. It's heading to Mexico. This, and that. And somewhere between me DJing Saturday night and waking up Sunday morning, that bitch hooked a right and came straight to Galveston.
Hey, but low key, do we not remember this shit happening to all of us in high school? When Katrina the motherfucker took a mean swing and missed us and hit fucking Louisiana first. And then her sister came through. Rita was like, oh, don't worry, Texas. Got something for y'all asses too. And fucked us up on the backside.
Nah, Rita was even like, I think people, I was telling them the other day, I think people forget what Rita, like I think I was telling Sherrod.
Bro,
like,
Rita was horrible.
Rita was crazy for everybody that was on the shore, like Galveston and Bolivar and Port Lavaca. But the crazy part about Rita was,
good.
The crazy part about Rita was it left Houston, got up 45 to Huntsville. High pressure came through and hit that bitch, and that bitch turned around and came back. Like, bruh, that is the definition of I ain't done, time to spin the block.
Yeah, because my family, we evacuated to fucking Lufkin, and the eye of that bitch sat right on top of us.
Right on top.
We was literally stuck in a cycle of just that dumbass rain. Not that regular, the rain when it's raining really hard and the wind blowing. See, your windshield wipers ain't doing shit because you can't see no matter what. Like it was like the worst crosswind / rain you've ever seen. And I was like, bro, this is trash. We in Lufkin thinking we good. First of all, it took us 30 fucking hours to get from Crosby to fucking Lufkin. First of all, traffic was so backed up. We was able to, as kids, to get out the car and walk up
around
like
the highway.
a mile and a half, talk to our friends until the cars pulled up, jump back in the car just to move like this much fucking time.
I remember,
Bro, you could have walked to Lufkin and got there quicker.
You know,
really could,
probably.
Man, I remember we had to like piss in fucking jugs and shit like that on the highway. Like you stuck in literal standstill traffic for hours. We went to Waco. Waco was like what, 2 hours away?
Yeah.
From it took us a whole day to get to fucking Waco.
And you know what? I'm thankful I was not a father at that time because I couldn't imagine my child during a hurricane and evacuation like that. Every 6 minutes, Daddy, I got a potty. Say, look, dog, I'm about to put this pull up on you. You just got to go on and let loose.
Gotta make him do what it do.
I'm trying to tell you because I'm not finna get you out this car every 35, 45 seconds.
I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Like, hell no. Like, don't get me wrong, all right? My toddler wasn't too bad during the storm. I got a video actually. When she woke up, she was confused. She said, Daddy, TV don't work. I said, I know, baby, there's no power. So what did she do? She got one of Daddy's lamps, sat on her little table, and started playing with her markers and shit. So she was cool for a while. It's the other one that was struggling.
The Gen Z,
the teenager who grew up with the phone her whole life.
Yeah, so like you know me, I'm like, I bet I'm gonna go into survival mode. I found out my flashlights. I swapped out some batteries. I was like, all right, let me get ready because I know this shit finna get bad. So I'm like, I'm ready. Cool. Lights go out. I'm like, I bet. Let me turn this light on. This light.
He's not lying for everybody out there that wants to know. He's not fucking lying.
I have a whole kit for this shit. And then what's so crazy? I went to the store like 2 days before that, and I don't know if y'all ever see him. You probably see him at HEB sometimes. You can see him at Big Lots, at Ross. You know, it looked like a light switch, but it's got them two bright ass lights. You flip it on like you can hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
First of all, listen to me. I highly recommend you buy a couple of them motherfuckers because that's what.
Yeah, them things right.
Them were my bathroom lights.
Right.
I put two thumbtacks. I thumbtacked them bitches to the bathroom wall. You flip it on, the whole bathroom was illuminated. Them hoes was perfect bathroom lights, like perfect bathroom lights. And
flashing.
Look,
lights?
that's my headlamp right there. All right, I keep my headlamp by my computer, so my headlamp was ready to go. I was good. Red, green, and white light. Like I was good.
No zombies was getting to that motherfucker without him knowing, bro.
Ready for business.
Hey, we always 10 toes down. All right, that is not during the storm. I'm glad we live on the corner, but I stood outside for like 45 minutes. My daughter slept through the whole storm. I don't know if y'all did. Mine didn't wake up till about almost 11. So I was literally outside. I damn near pulled up my chair. I sat there and watched that shit. That shit was crazy. Watching the wind. I watched street signs go blowing. My front tree was fucked up. I was like, yo, this shit crazy. But then
we got a lot of wind, but not rain. So we just popped open the window and let the wind blow.
Bro, we got cross-winded rain. Plus, like, I was watching people's trees fall. And then, like, so you know, everybody had their trash out, getting ready for trash day. I seen motherfuckers trash cans flying. This shit, I was like, yo, this is so nasty.
I don't know why they just set them out there every time. Every time they could be flowing down like a river.
Hey, I put my trash out. What you mean? My trash runs tomorrow, but I always put my trash out the day before. I don't do that day of shit. I always put my trash out the day before.
Mess around and be like roll bounce.
Yeah, because listen,
outside in the draws.
Hey man, one of the biggest L's as an adult you can take is miss that trash day at the end of the week.
Boy,
yeah. Now you gotta wait. I mean, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, boy, that's a lot of days with that trash, boy. And I got 3 cans, and when them hoes full, I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to do that. Like, no. So I like my trash can is already out right now, right as we speak. That bitch already on the curb. I'm waiting on heavy trash to grab these trees because as soon as that storm was ending, boy, the whole hood was out. No, bro, the whole neighborhood was out. We was all cutting tree limbs out there, dragging shit. And I was like, bro, this shit is crazy. Like,
we did that Monday after the storm. Like, we just went around knocking on, because the street was blocked off. We went around knocking on doors. Anybody got a chainsaw? The guy was like, yeah, I got a gas chainsaw. Yeah, bring that damn thing about here. And it was like 6 of us out there just cut, drag.
Yep. And look, for y'all to understand with Micah's situation, because he was talking about how he just got power. Me and my dad was finna pull up with the chainsaws, and we was finna go cut that damn tree ourselves because they was on whatever company was on that bullshit talking about, oh, it's up to the owner to cut the tree down and shit. I was like, fuck it, we're gonna see if it's an electrical hazard. I bet we finna go out there and cut this tree. Me and my dad was finna throw shit on the back of these trucks, and we finna haul that shit off. I was like, nah, bro. Like if that's
I wouldn't even have to do that.
like we was ready. I was like, that's some bullshit. Like, bro, it's just like. But
Yeah, that was some shit.
But most importantly, we all survived. That's the key.
I just want to say this storm made me like really grateful that I didn't have no damage, and man, made me really appreciate the fact that we all got you know, these first world commodities, man. Because some people out here living without water and power on a daily basis.
Yeah, like I was talking to my oldest about that. I said, just think about it. This storm was going on. And there's literally whole ass homeless people out there that had to figure out some kind of temporary shelter while this shit was going down. Where like even being under the underpass, you really wasn't safe because the way the rain was going. Like, so it's like, you know, and then don't even think about the ones that had tents and shit. Or them hoes gone. Like them tents probably 40 miles away from whatever campsite they was living at, type shit. Like,
I can only imagine the tents downtown.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about the wind is they wasn't going one direction. The wind was switching.
And it was 80 mile an hour winds no matter what direction it was going.
It was that Avatar Aang wind, bro.
I'm telling you, boy, he was in the Avatar state fucking with us.
Yeah.
Like, no games. But then like I was talking to my wife, because my wife was down there. She worked at the medical center, and in like Herman Park, all them old oak trees that we all grew up seeing, all them hoes gone. All them hoes gone. Like, it was
But
bad.
you know what? But you know what though? Somehow, some way, that oldest fucking tree in Baytown is still standing.
Facts, right?
I'm still standing.
I thought Harvey was gonna take that motherfucker away, but that's neither here nor there. But then, like, when I drove downtown because I had to go take care of business from my other job, I was like, boy, the Toyota Center survived. George R. Brown survived. Like, I was like, hey, Outlaw noticed Woodrow survived.
Woodrow survived.
Yeah, Woodrow.
That's all that matter. That's all that matter right there.
Well, to be fair,
truck yard.
So
survived,
we doing brunch.
Hey, we need a gentleman's talk brunch. I'm just saying we could do a live on location brunch fucking with us. Like,
did the rustic survive?
Yeah, the rustic was good.
You see,
rustic good, yeah.
Like, but it was a lot of trees though. A lot of trees.
Lot of trees.
There's
some billboards messed
That's
up.
That's not
though.
the OG location for that Woodrow.
It's not, but it's the location. It's not because they done moved and shit.
So the Lucky's where Lucky's.
Yeah. We and I wish we still had Lucky's, man. Lucky's had the best pizza for a fucking bar.
I wish we still had Spaghetti Warehouse.
Lucky's pub was
my dog, man. I miss the warehouse. But they got hit by every hurricane, bro. They sit there right in the bayou, like every time it floods, you losing it.
Hey, listen, Toke Bar collapsed and it's still open. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to hit. I don't even want to hit this shit.
So, Outlaw Hearsay opened up another location over there on the Dunleavy.
Really, on Dunleavy?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's a nice little area if you ain't never been over there. Like, me and Outlaw are professional brunchers, and DJ Micah B has really been getting in his brunch game the last year and a half or so.
Don't exclude Rod. Not this one. Not this one. I'm talking about your brother Rod. That is a professional bruncher right there.
Yeah. Yes.
I stay running into that dude.
I'll run into him at brunch. I'm like, how the fuck am I running into you? I didn't even know my little brother was at brunch and running into him.
I'll say another good spot. Montrose be having some good spots for brunch, but Bohem is good for brunch.
Oh man, Bohem. Bohem is good. Bovine and Barley is a really good spot. That's
Mr. Gent, if you're looking for a good place to brunch in Baytown, just trust me on this one. Just go to Pipeline. If you can't get out, outside of Baytown, go to Pipeline. Boy.
That's specs. Yeah. They are good.
Now listen,
they brunch.
I thought that was a pizza spot.
It's more than
it's
that.
everything.
It's an everything spot.
Yeah, it's a good brunch spot. And if y'all like Hispanic food, go to Casa Julia's. They got a brisket quesadilla, breakfast quesadillas. Crazy.
See, if I start my brunch off with brisket quesadillas, I'm not gonna make it to the end of brunch because I'm gonna be asleep somewhere.
I won't.
It was.
That's too heavy.
It
You
was.
gotta, listen.
It was.
Okay, listen. All right, we
I need some French toast.
we can do this now. We've transitioned from the hurricane. We can get on this conversation about brunch. There are rules to brunch. And the first rule, and the most important rule, is don't be fucking late to brunch. That's the first rule. Let's just start with that. Don't be late to brunch. Because there's a lot of confusion out there on brunch. Like, listen, my guy, you can literally start brunch at 10:45. Like
in line at 10:45 every time.
Like you can have your reservation set and ready to go and be there at 10:45 to rock and roll. Like, don't be showing up to brunch at noon, because if you show up to brunch at noon,
what's up, China?
You about a good 5 to 8 drinks behind.
Yeah,
I got a controversial.
You gotta shoot that back every
brunch.
time.
I got a controversial opinion, y'all. It ain't brunch if you're not sitting outside.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. That's why I fuck with 50-15.
Weather permitting, if we can sit outside, I'd like that. Like, you have to take in the whole.
It gotta be the whole experience.
Like, yeah, like even if you got that one homeboy or homegirl that got the dog, hey man, most brunch places are dog friendly. Bring the dog.
Friendly. Yeah.
Like, it's cool, but yeah, you got to.
You gonna bring Puff
to brunch?
Yeah,
he'd be cool as long as he on the harness.
Yeah.
But like for me, like you got to capture the whole ambiance of brunch, and it is outdoors. Like you got to do that, and
you got to
also
have
feel
your
like
top button down, your floral button down.
Yeah, man, you got to dress, man.
Ladies,
you gotta
have
the
the skirt or the sundress with no
Yeah,
drawers.
And my brother Micah knows he gotta have that fedora ready.
Fedora,
nice little brim, the brim hat.
But hey, you ain't seen nobody dress for brunch until you see me and Ivan. Me and Ivan be out there acting a fool. That Big IV with the drip.
Hey, Big IV now his hat game is sensational. Now I've got to give him
sensational.
That boy got a sensational hat game.
Sensational.
How do you say in Spanish? Sensacional.
So rule number 2 to the brunch game. I like the take by Outlaw was sensational about making sure being outside. But rule number 2, yes, 10:45 is when you can start. Now, rule number 2 is very important. Don't eat heavy. Just eat consistently.
No. Absolutely.
Eat consistently. Don't eat heavy.
Move.
Like, if you're gonna do the French toast,
that's
cool. Like, if you're gonna do the French toast, that's one thing, but don't do a whole 3-course fucking meal with the French. Don't do the French toast with
the chicken,
eggs, bacon, ham, and don't yeah.
Nah, like, French toast with vegetables, bro. That's all I need.
You know what I'm saying? You know, because you gotta, all you really doing with the food is eating so you can maintain your drinking. That's the whole point of brunch. You eat to maintain the drinking. Yeah, it is 100% a marathon. Like, you got to be able to, like, we should be able to lead the first brunch location depending on the size of the group. So every group is different.
Here we are to rule number 3. So we're not confined to one spot.
If you stay at one spot for brunch, you are not brunching. Your ass went to breakfast. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. To be fair though, if you go to 50-15, you probably gonna stay. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you go to 50-15, you probably gonna stay, because 50-15 is just one of those spots. Unless you walking down the street.
I like to be somewhere where I'm traveling to multiple locations. Unless, and Micah knows this, unless we on one of the party boats I used to work on doing a brunch on that. That's obviously because we on a party boat. Obviously, there's no need to go nowhere else because we on this motherfucking boat. So we ain't got to worry about it. Like, y'all don't understand some of that.
I think even if you could just go on the like, for the people that don't know about Houston, the third ward area is just known for brunching. You got Faces, they got brunch. You go to 50-15, you leave 50-15, you go across the Faces. You leave Faces, you go across to the Reggae Hut. Even though the Reggae Hut don't brunch, they always got a DJ in it. They always got Caribbean food. You can get you a beef patty and rejuvenate. Leave then. If you really want to, you can go to Turkey Leg Hut, but you mess with me, I'ma probably jump in the car and go down the street to the address or something. Like, hey, Third Ward is a freaking historic area for brunching in Houston.
So yes, that's an area. But then you can't forget about Edo. You can't forget about Midtown. You can't forget about the Heights, and you can't forget about River Oaks. It just depends on what your budget look like, because everybody ain't got the budget to go to the Heights and River Oaks, and that's not.
I've never been to River Oaks.
Trust me. River Oaks got some
Rough,
phenomenal
bread.
brunch locations. Listen,
Yeah.
one thing me and Outlaw can tell you, them 4 locations I just named, we frequent those 4 places. We done been to all 4 of those because you can literally start at one place, park the car, or take the Uber, however you do it, and we just walking the whole fucking day. Like by the time
I just have to.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. My thing was gonna be off topic. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you can definitely do some walking brunch in the Heights and Montrose and Midtown. Like you can just walk up and down like fucking West Gray Street or fucking West Timer. You ain't gotta be the area
at all. It's just a lot of walking. That's really it.
You know what my brunch days, and y'all might laugh at this for those of y'all that ain't nerds, but we're all nerds here, so I think everybody will appreciate this. All my brunch days in Houston, by 7 o'clock, when I'm like, all right, it's time to wind down. Every single time I end up at Cider Cake from 7 to 10. Every single time I end up at Cider Cake.
Hey, now Cider Cake, hey, that's a great location. That's a great nightcap location.
Yeah. Every single time I end up at Cider Cake.
You end up Cider Cake, Truck Yard, Eighth Wonder,
Rodeo Goat.
Damn sure can't go wrong. Rodeo Goat. Hell,
what's the one off I-10? The beer garden. St. Arnold's.
That's a little, you know what's out? You could always end up at Axelrad.
Hey man, look, off topic, but here's what I want you. I need y'all to understand this real quick. I know we get on here and we do the podcast, and a lot of y'all might think we have alternative personas when we're on the podcast. We don't. This is just us. Hey, you let me explain to y'all something, right? I never had Moolich as a friend on Facebook. I added Moolich sometime during last week. Let me tell y'all something. This nigga is the funniest freaking dude ever. Just like he is on the podcast. He don't give a shit. Moo is freaking hilarious. If y'all don't have Moolich as a friend on Facebook, y'all need to go add Moolich. Moo is freaking hilarious. This dude make the most random, like I'm talking just the most random shorts and stories. It is fucking hilarious, man. So shout out to you for being you. It's freaking hilarious.
Me and Moo talk a lot outside the show because we be on each other's TikTok and shit. Like we be on some dumb shit on TikTok.
Oh shit! Hey,
I'm gonna say another rule of brunching: if you don't get at least one pitcher of sangria or mimosa, you're not doing it right.
Hey, low key, if you ain't drinking a mimosa at all, like, what are you really doing? Like, if you drink a sangria, I ain't gonna be mad at you. But
or a Bellini.
I'm a Bellini person.
I can buy that for $1.
I'm a Bellini person. I don't like orange juice, so I'm not gonna buy mimosa.
But so I'm not a big orange juice mimosa guy. I prefer the grapefruit mimosa. That's my drink of choice. The grapefruit.
Say it right.
I did.
Say it right.
You
prefer Paloma.
No, Paloma has tequila.
Still, the flavor, the grapefruit flavor, the Paloma. You prefer the Paloma.
I love Palomas, but a grapefruit mimosa is just a grapefruit mimosa. Paloma has tequila. Speaking of drinks, Paloma. The conversation you and I had yesterday, I perfected that drink that I couldn't figure out until I figured it out, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
With the Crown. Yeah. So I cracked open a bottle of that blackberry Crown yesterday.
That shit good.
So I poured it up, and I thought the combination I had was good, but that blackberry Crown has got a hell of a bite to it. Like it's a little bit more rough than the other Crowns. And I don't mean rough like it's nasty. It's just it's a stronger taste. So you can't cut it like you would. Like Crown Apple's easy to cut. It's easy to cut with ginger ale, with 7-Up, with sweet and sour. Like it's easy to cut. That blackberry, on the other hand, I tried that. I did that with a little bit of ginger ale, and it did not cut. It was still like Crown. I was like, oh, hold on. I wasn't ready for that. So I figured it out, and it worked, and it was great. I used my old trusty, that good old cactus juice.
Yeah, of course.
In my controversial opinion, the best Crown flavor was that salted caramel.
That is definitely controversial because that's the worst flavor I had.
Is.
No, maple is the worst one. Maple is the worst one.
Yeah, maple was the.
Hey, Moo.
Maple tastes straight like
you got any brunch rules? We went through 4 of them.
My brunch rule Actually, no, y'all really knocked it out the park. Cause don't show up late, okay? Don't do that, all right? Cause I kick you out, all right?
We will make you
Uh,
catch up. No, we gonna make
Oh
him
yeah,
catch up. Messing with
I'm
me and
leaving. I'm
Jeremy.
not waiting. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
you gotta go sit in the corner for a little bit. Definitely don't go too heavy, cause if you throw up, you can't come out to brunch with me. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie to
definitely
you.
not.
No, I'm
If
not.
you
I'm not
throw up,
babysitting your
don't
ass at noon.
come out with me no more. And speaking of throwing up, don't be trying to sit up there and just go crazy with the bottomless mimosas, knowing you not a drinker like that. You feel me? You
What
know
the
you
hell y'all
can't
get
handle no
bottomless
alcohol.
mimosas?
Oh,
Oh, it's a
here
couple.
we get
Oh,
bottomless
It's
mimosas.
a couple
plenty
of
of places.
locations out there where
Oh yeah,
you
we
it's
bottomless
Cyclone
places.
mimosas.
Anonymous.
For sure.
Now
Cyclone
the
Anonymous.
problem. Now here's the problem, and this is what I need, ladies and gentlemen. Listen. There are multiple types of drunk out here. All right, you got your beer drunk. All right, we all know what that feel like. Your ass feel bloated. You feel kind of heavy, distorted.
Stomach hurt.
Then there's that liquor drunk where you feel like you turned up, you hyped up, everything good, and then everything comes crashing the fuck down. And then the room is spinning and shit, and you like, yo, what the fuck is really going on? Then you got wine drunk. All right, wine drunk is how you end up getting somebody pregnant because you
Big
feel
facts.
real good drinking wine, but
You like a
wine will fuck
You
you
like
up
a
faster than the
nasty.
previous two things that I just said. And if you don't believe me, you might want to look at the alcohol by volume content of these wines y'all drinking. Some of that shit is 12%. All right. And 12%
Boy, y'all better
is
talk
a
about
lot.
that XXL.
Like 12% is a lot in a 10-ounce glass.
Bro,
Yeah,
XXL is
Oreo,
15 to
Oreo.
18.
Yeah. Now, then there's the fourth one, and that's champagne drunk.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
Mimosa drunk. So, because you got two things going against you. You got the alcohol and you got the sugar. So it's basically like taking an oversized fucking shot because a shot is mostly sugar. We know this. It's sugar mixed with an ounce to an ounce and a quarter of alcohol. That's basically what a fucking shot is in real
A flavor shot.
Yeah. So
Okay.
a mimosa is an oversized shot because it's alcohol with sugar. Because why? Where's the sugar come from? The orange juice, the pineapple juice, the grapefruit juice, the cranberry juice, whichever juice you decide to use. If you wanted them to like the raw dog, dry ass champagne, more power to you. That shit's fucking disgusting. But if you do, cool story, bro. But now you're dealing with carbonation and bubbles in your stomach on top of the headache that you get like you would from wine. And then if you eat too heavy, now you just bloated. You got a headache. You got the bubbles going on. You're going to have the bubble guts.
Bubble guts. Bubble guts.
With a whole bunch of regret the next day. So be mindful and choose carefully what you decide to drink. And then if you are a smoker as well, and then you start adding smoking to the mix, it has a whole different effect depending on which one of those four options you decide to rock with.
I want to get crossfaded.
Fair. That's a valid point.
Moo.
Moose.
You got crossfaded. You got crossfaded at brunch, Moo?
I get crossfaded every brunch.
I'm about to say that's probably like a pregame thing for him.
That is my plan. That is my execution. That is what I do. Okay. And I'm coming to have a good time. All right. I'm outside. All right. It's daylight. Okay. I got my Hoochie Daddies on. You feel me?
I got one more. I got one more brunch rule too. I'm telling you now, if I go to brunch with you, and this made waves a lot on Facebook. If I go to brunch with you and you are rude as fuck to the waiter, count your days of ever coming back to brunch with me ever again.
Count your
because
days.
The waiters.
I'm leaving that moment.
Let me tell you, bro. Yeah. That shit, all that does is piss me off because the waiter is your best friend to go to the bartender and be like, hey, add a little bit of more of this in there because they tipping. Do this. Oh, they cool people. They nice, this and that. Boom, boom, boom. Hey.
Listen, speaking as a bartender who loves to bartend brunch, I made the most money behind the bar during brunches. Especially if I got a party of like 10 and it's all women and they all drinking nothing but fucking carafes and mimosas and shit. Come on, dog. And then you're going to get the one. You only need one in this group, right? It's going to be one bold ass chick, but hey, let's do a shot. And then they're going to be like, I don't really want to. And then
every single time.
You know, and it's like, all right, what kind of shot we do? Oh, I don't know. And then
my brother froze.
And then insert someone like Mr. GQ. And I'm telling you exactly what I do. It's a trade secret. This is exactly what I do. When they don't know what they want to drink, I ask them a very simple question. What's your favorite color? If you tell me your favorite color, I'm gonna
make a drink
of that color. Now, what's in that motherfucker? I don't know, but I'm gonna know what colors I need. I'm gonna know what I need to do to make that color happen.
Let me listen. Mr. GQ is a very, very, very dangerous man when it comes to mixing drinks. Let me tell y'all. There is this one story floating out there. I'm not here to confirm whether it's true or not. Y'all can figure that out on your own. But me and GQ went out one night. He was bartending, I was DJing, and they had to drive me home. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out from what I just said. So I do have one more rule. I do have one more rule, and this is a personal rule to me, because I mean, you peep the name DJ Micah B. Do not harass the DJ. Let the DJ cook, because most DJs that come for brunch, they are given the task. If you go there at 10:45, 11 o'clock, they are given the task to set the mood with upbeat R&B type songs, because you are not supposed to be twerking and throwing ass on a Sunday brunch, bro. You supposed to just be bobbing, you vibing, you drinking, like, bro, just sit back and relax.
Right there, Mr. Micah. Who been throwing ass at brunch?
That's a good fucking.
Boy, this Houston. This is Houston.
That's that third world brunch.
This is not me saying people do it. This is me saying people go up and request that shit all the time, and DJ's like, no, you can wait till after 3 o'clock to do it.
What up, boys?
Timothy Hernandez in the building.
Timothy in the building. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all check that boy out, man. That boy dropping track after track after track, man. We're gonna get him on the show soon, man.
Yeah, but he ain't got me on the track yet for whatever reason. I still have a problem with that. We got to talk about that.
So there's something important that I meant to say this earlier when we talked. So it's not really a rule; it's a pet peeve for me. If you go on the brunch with me, or you going with Outlaw, or you going with DJ Michael B, I don't know. I've never been with you, Rod, so but you've probably fit in this category. Do not show up looking dusty.
See, that's next.
Don't show up looking dusty.
If you don't know how to dress,
and I get it. Yeah, and look, Outlaw said it. If you're gonna rock the button down in the floral pattern, hey, do that. If that's not your style, then you got to go with the polo in the shorts game or whatever, or but you can't roll out of fucking bed and go to brunch. I'm gonna say it like
polo and jeans every time.
I'm cool with that, or if you want to go what we call Texas casual, you want to go with the nice jeans and the cowboy boots and a nice shirt, I'm not gonna knock you, because that shit looks fresh and fly if you ain't ever been to the country bar. Them cowboys know how to dress. If you dress like a cowboy to brunch, hey, I ain't mad at you. You might be a little hot because of that shirt, so you might want to roll the sleeves up, but you cannot go to brunch with me looking dusty. I will not allow you to be in the group. I will tell you to go sit at the kid table, like they used to.
Hey man, listen,
because if I'm going out. And it's like, if we all going out and we bring our ladies with us, or, we're going out with just the fellas, we will look like we shooting a music video with the way we dressed. Bruh, like
tailor-made pants, button down, and Alexander McQueen's on my feet. My nigga, we do it big.
Like, you have to look a certain way. And because we've seen this, fellas, we've been around long enough. You can make the button down floral pattern with the shorts and the nice shoes look A1. You 100% can. You can make the jeans and the polo and all that look for you. Just spend a little bit of time in the mirror before you step out. Don't be wrinkly. Don't be dusty. And please take a goddamn shower. It's already going to be hot out there. Take a shower.
Nah, baby.
Wear some cologne. Wear some perfume. Don't bathe in the cologne or the perfume. Hey, man, one spray. Hit the neck, hit the forearms, You ain't got to drown in that shit. This ain't the days of high school where you take an axe bath before you don't do that shit. It's going to the kiddie table.
Here's my trick.
That will piss the chest.
Put the lotion in your hand, spray the cologne on your lotion, rub it on.
Hey, that's some big homie wisdom right there. Big homie talked about that. And
listen,
the baby oil gel.
Vaseline.
Hey, listen, I got body oils around here, bro. I need it here and just one swipe behind my neck, and I am good.
I'm a neck in the forearms and I'm out the door because my shit lasts for hours.
I'm telling you, the body oils, that's where it's at. This the Jimmy Choo. I'm telling you. What's up, Nick? That's my boy, man.
I got to put Sean comment back up here. Hold on. Look, big booty Ben. I used to be.
Big body Benz. I used to be dusty. Nah, you used to be a hood nigga. That's all that is.
Look, I ain't got no problem with my hood boys and gals coming out. Like, I really don't. Like, I just said don't be. I done seen them dressed to the nine too. All I'm saying.
Oh, wait. Hey, I do have this one. I do have this because this is a personal experience of mine. Not saying that it was me, but I was around somebody. Listen, bro. I need all my hood niggas out there to know. Okay, Moo, wherever you are, I don't know if you're on here, but I need you to know too, because you're gonna agree with this. All of y'all might laugh, all y'all might not, yeah, but y'all might just nod your heads in agreement. If you so happen to be from the South and wear a grill, before you go to brunch, make sure you scrub your nasty ass tongue, bruh. I can't stress it enough. Do not just brush your teeth. Make sure you scrub your tongue. I don't care how white your teeth are if your breath stink. Bruh, they taught you this when you were 5 years old in kindergarten, 4 if you was in pre-K, and 3 if you was in preschool. Scrub your damn tongue. I can't stress enough about the adults going out to brunch, and that's bruh. Fine, that'll work. I can't stress fucking enough to take a toothbrush and scrub your tongue. I don't care. Fuck you, Sean. I don't care, dude. We went to brunch.
You can't be yuck mouth and metal mouth, bro. That's a horrible smell. That seems like some old pennies, bro.
That's a whole different.
We went to brunch. I went to brunch. Me and my girlfriend went to brunch, and she had some friends. And one of them had a grill. He was grilled out this, and I might be grilled out nicely, top, bottom, this, and that. And I got next to him, and this nigga spoke, and I was like, it seemed like he went out last night, woke up, brushed his teeth, popped the grill in him out, and forgot about his tongue, and that's where bad breath comes from. It don't come from your teeth. It does not come from your teeth, dog. I mean, it could if your teeth that damn rotten, but most of the time it's just coming from your tongue. Scrub your damn tongue, please.
That part.
And that was our resident dental surgeon, Mr. Michael B.
But
thank you.
Right though, but back on the other tip, like that I was talking about though, like I said, I done been out with the hood crew, man, and I done seen them dressed to the nine, man. Hey, I love it. Just when I say don't roll out of bed, don't look. Leave the pajama pants at home. Leave the wife beaters at home. Leave the bonnets at home. Leave the muumuus at home. Leave the slippers at home. Leave the slides at home. Leave the Crocs at home. Like
even the slippers with the fur, that bullshit too.
Leave all that shit at home where it's supposed to be. If it belongs at home, leave it at home. Don't wear that shit to brunch. We out here trying to look good. We're not trying to.
For what it's worth, don't wear that shit out anywhere, but especially not brunch. Okay.
Yeah, hey, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's a good point.
I'm glad somebody brought that up. I didn't want to. I was gonna say a little TMI in my mind but since we had somebody say it, but that is 100% true. If you are not regulated, we're gonna say it like that. If you're not regulated, it will eventually rise. And we're gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
If you don't know, look. If you've been to, if you've ever
like your grandma.
Anatomy, if you've never been in an anatomy and physiology class, go back and just do it and learn about the systems. And there's one particular system that'll teach you about all that shit that Jess just said.
You know, this is not what we were supposed to talk about.
No, I'm gonna get my.
Go ahead. Go get your chance. Get your chance. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say this, ladies. If you're gonna go out to brunch, you're gonna show your toes off. They can't be looking like fucking Mike Tyson knuckles. If your toes ain't done, put some goddamn closed-toe shoes on. I'm just saying. I'm just don't look all fucking shocked. You know it's fucking true.
That really just fucking happened. That's a good pivot point since we are in the midst of just dying, laughing, and roasting.
No. Keep going, outlaw. Give us some more you don'ts. Let's make this an unhinged. Give us some more you don'ts for brunch.
Oh man.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh my god.
I've known quite a few ladies who've gone to the club the night before and then hit brunch, and it's like, I know you wore like half of that outfit last night and you wearing the other half today. Don't do that shit. Like, no, get some clean clothes. Come on now. You've been shaking ass to Sexy Red till 2:00 in the morning. Now you at fucking the Breakfast Club trying to fucking eat brunch at 10 o'clock. No, You didn't take a whole ass bath. You wearing dirty ass clothes. Don't do
Hold
that
on,
shit.
not just that. They went
Oh
from
my
the
God.
club to the after hour spot, which closed at 4:00, 5:00. Then they took a little power nap and said, "All right, I'm gonna take the pants off. I'm gonna leave the top on. I'm gonna put some different pants, or I'm gonna put a skirt on, and then I'm gonna go
Hey,
out."
don't forget taking the wipes and wiping them off. The whole
Wiping
bath
the hot,
in
wiping the
between.
hot spots. After you done had all that sweat going down the booty crack and everything else, you got sweat under your under titty and all this shit going on.
If all you do is take a fucking rag and some soap and water and scrub a little, get your ass in the
What is
goddamn
happening
shower.
right now?
We're not
What is
doing
what
no
is
bullshit.
Wash,
Oh,
what is
Moo,
transpiring?
you better
Wash
join in
your
this shit,
ass
Moo.
today.
Water.
Wash
What is
your
transpiring?
ass. Wash your
That
ass.
If
part.
you still got your
Please.
makeup
No, you know
on
what?
from
Fuck that.
last night,
We
you didn't take a
fellas, we
bath.
did
I
not say it
can't. Oh,
correctly.
this
You
is
need
crazy.
to
Wait a
wash
minute.
your
What's
ass.
happening?
All right, you need to wash your ass.
Your ass.
Hey, Outlaw, listen. You remember when DC Young Fly say that we been blasted all day? Let me tell y'all something. If you had them same braids in for 2 months, don't you show up to brunch with that bullshit.
All right, so
Stop,
Jess, if you, I
stop
know you
petting
just
them.
got here, so let me
They itchy.
let me
Wash your hair.
so let me rewind the conversation for you. So we started off the show because all of us are from Texas, talking about how we recovered from the hurricane. Then we got onto we started talking about brunch, and then we started talking about the rules of brunch, and then the do's and don'ts came in. You came in around the time of the don'ts of brunch, like things you do not do, should not do, and things that will not be accepted by the group during said brunch time. So you caught Outlaw in the midst of a tangent why he said what he said, and that's why you trying to figure out what the hell he just talked about. But the last thing he said, because I know exactly what you're talking about, let me bring that comment up for you real quick. About what he said was talking about some of them hood women out there that'll go out, dance all night long, get all the sweat in the areas it ain't supposed to be in, leave the club, go to after hours, and then end up at brunch without taking a shower, just change half their outfit, and then still showed up trying to turn up, and now they smell like yesterday and today at the same time in the middle of the day.
Wow.
That's how you summarize it.
Yesterday and today is crazy.
I might be a professional talker sometimes. You know?
Let me tell y'all. Look, hey,
Look, if you'll sit
Moo.
down there,
I know you're gonna agree with this, Moo. I know you're gonna agree with this, Moo. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, I'm saying this because I done been in this situation a couple of times. But let me tell y'all. I don't mean to shame nobody. I don't want nobody to feel shamed by when I say this.
Yes, you do. Bring back.
But
shame.
no. I'm okay, fine. Let me tell you something. If it ain't in your financial lane and budget, don't fucking go. Don't go. Don't go.
House.
If you don't have $300 to spare, sit your ass down at home and don't go. Because I know when if your rent ain't paid, let me tell you. Hey, bruh.
Okay.
If you go out to me with brunch during the week and then you text me for $50 on Tuesday, be like, you shouldn't have came to brunch then, nigga. You shouldn't have came to brunch. Prioritize. You don't gotta go to brunch every week.
And while we on that topic, because me and Outlaw kind of had this discussion offline, and it came up on a couple of TikTok videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw it out there while we in that thing. If we go to brunch together and you invite your friends, I am not obligated to pay for your friends.
Boy, say that again. Say
no. I
say a lot for the people in the back.
And listen, I don't care. Listen,
back now.
let me adjust my mic real quick. Okay, y'all can you hear me? We good.
Okay.
We can hear you. We can definitely hear you.
We go to brunch together and you invite your friends. I am not obligated to pay for your friends. Listen, I don't care how many of y'all out there want to be. Oh, if you broke, just say that. If you just no. You know who says shit like that? Broke ass people. Broke ass people say shit like that. Why? Because your ass went out, just like DJ Michael B said, with the intention knowing your ass ain't got no bread. And you was like, oh, but I know such and such got bread. If I go out, they gonna pay for my shit. Nah, the fuck, I ain't your ass finna go in that kitchen and go wash them damn dishes. That's what the fuck you finna do.
And bro, this is not us being insensitive. If we tell you, if GQ be the first to tell you, I'll be the first to tell you. There's been plenty of times when GQ like, man, let's go out to the shoot. Be like, bro, I ain't got the money to go out tonight. GQ like, fuck it, it's on me, nigga. I got it. Or I be like, hey, the other say, hey, I just pay my bills. I kind of got, hey, nigga, don't worry about it. I got you. Let's fucking go. And we doing that. Who does that
So
Happy
Well,
birthday.
you would be
Happy birthday.
surprised.
So listen, so Jess, so you probably seen this same TikTok. There's a TikTok that's out there somewhere. So it's similar to the TikTok, but it's not exact, but it's similar. So there was a dude that went out, took his girlfriend out for her birthday, and girlfriend invited all of her friends and shit. And then at the end, the friends expected the dude who was bringing his girl out to pay for all the friends, pay for everything.
$2,000 bill.
So I'm saying that because if, let's just say for the sake of this discussion, me and the fellas go out and, you know, we invite, you know, one person, but then that person decides to tell a friend, and all these other people show up, but they ain't got the bread trying to expect to get paid for. I'm not obligated to pay for them motherfuckers. If you ain't got the bread, stay your ass at home.
Factual.
Like, if this shit wasn't coordinated prior to us showing up,
Right.
you drop that bomb on me the day of, because I've already, the way I am with money is like this. When I go out, I have already budgeted this money aside. Like, I know for a fact this money that I'm bringing out today, I expect that money to be gone because I've already planned for it. Because if you smart with your money, guess what? You have going out funds, adult funds. You don't just go out and swipe a credit card aimlessly and hope for the fucking best. That's how you go broke. You plan accordingly. You like, bet today the 17th, I get paid on the 28th. I bet. I know this bill coming out. That means I got this much extra to spare. I bet. Cool. I can do that. Who the fuck don't know how much money is coming in and out of their bank account?
Nah, brother, let me stop you there, because I don't gone out enough in my youth. And I done seen a couple of females at the bar looking at their fucking Capital One account. Got $17. Drink costs $15. They gonna fucking do it.
Not the Capital One.
Not the Capital One.
That nigga said the Capital One.
Hey, listen. First of all, most of my credit cards do Capital One, and then that I love Capital One. Don't do Capital One like that.
I was gonna say we can't do Capital One because I for sure got Capital One.
Yeah, I fucks with Capital One. I got 2 credit cards and my car payment comes through there. I fucks with Capital One.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even.
Well, no, that's you know what?
You know.
I think Outlaw makes a good point. I think brunch is not even brunch, just going out in general. Everybody doesn't think like us. Like last week I opted to stay home. You know what I'm saying? My leg is hurt or whatever, but I had extra money to go out and do this and that or whatever if I wanted to. But I kind of opted to stay home because if I drive too far, my leg is going to hurt. But Mr. Gent was like, man, come on, I got you, this and that. But I also was like, I don't want to be a burden to nobody because I had the money, but I just couldn't access my account. I couldn't access my account because I ordered a new card and we didn't have internet out here because of the fucking hurricane. Yeah. So I opted to stay home. I didn't want nobody paying for me this and that. And it's not saying like I don't, I can't ever just be like, oh, all right, well if you're gonna pay for me, I'm gonna go, because I've absolutely been that guy. Was like, man, come on through this and that. But it was just kind of like my lights out, this and that. So, but
what you was talking about, we got to remember it like this: brunch is like graduating college.
Yeah, that's it.
The young crew don't brunch. They go out, stay out till 2 a.m. They do all that shit. We did that shit when we was younger. We did to go out till 2 a.m., hit the after hours till 5, then go to IHOP or Waffle House, and then get home at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and then sleep till 4 or 5. We did that. That was we did that. When you go to brunch, you have graduated, because you know for a fact you gotta get some good sleep the day before, because you finna be out all day in the elements. You know this. There's a level of responsibility.
You got to work on Monday.
Yeah, there's a level of responsibility, and it also depends on 2 things. Just like Outlaw said, if you go to brunch on Sunday or Saturday, 2 different elements altogether. Because Saturday brunch, you can get a little bit more wild. Sunday brunch, your ass, like if you're like me, right? I'm gonna put myself in this example. If I go to brunch on Sunday, I know Monday means my ass is going to the gym Monday morning. I know this, so that means I'm going to brunch, I'm turning up, I'm partying, but by the time I get home, guess what I'm doing? My rehydration cycle. I'm starting to, hold on real quick. So she said, how old is everybody since you said young crew? I'm about to be 35 years old next month, Jess. Don't let
God damn. I'm about to be 34 next month.
Hey. 33.
You about to be 33?
Yeah.
In August.
I'm actually
Leo crew, baby. Leo crew.
No, I I thought Outlaw was a little bit younger. I did. I thought you. I thought she was a little bit younger.
We're just 2 years apart.
I didn't. Oh, right, because the twins are between y'all. So you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're
Yeah. So you're right.
They'll be 30. They'll be 34.
They're my age. Yeah, you're right.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, trying to talk about some damn like I don't know what she's saying damn to, but
because you don't look that old. I know exactly what she's saying damn
I
to.
still get carded at Total Wine.
I do too. I still get carded, and I'm cool.
I sure as hell get carded.
I can't
like I ain't about to be
33
33 in 3 months. But just so when I say the young crew,
Sherrod ain't got carded. Sherrod ain't got carded for 3 years now. That nigga been bald since he was 25.
But yes, like when I'm talking about
he got to do is take his hat off.
I'm talking about that, that just turned 21. That basically that 21 to 25 group. That's the young crew.
See, hold on.
Like,
so you're right. We're not old, but we're not considered the young crew. We're seasoned. We're veterans.
Right. We're in what I call the middle stage where
we graduate.
Young people. Young people think we're old, and old people think we're young, which is normally that 25 to 40 age. It's like, man, you're still young. Whenever you're, so we're in that. I said 25, but maybe more 30 to 40. Where it's like you're not old, but you're not young either. We're middle. We're middle.
We're out of the reckless phase. Because we all got some stories from in our 20s. We did some outlandish.
We all on grown man shit except Sherrod. He's young. So besides Moo, you're not the youngest. Mr. Jen is the youngest.
Oh, okay.
So
that's lit.
He not even 30 yet. He'll be alright. Yeah.
Oh shit, you ain't even 30 yet.
Micah, to go back to the thing about money for brunch. If you know, brunch is actually cheaper than going to the club.
100%.
This is true.
There are way more brunch specials than there are specials at the club because the club is fucking expensive.
This is true. I work at a club.
Yeah.
She said, "What age is considered the reckless age?" Oh, it's 21 to 25.
21 to 25.
21 to 25.
Nowadays, I might go 18 to 29. I really would.
Yeah, this generation
nowadays.
I'm probably 18 to 25 now because
because as soon as I could go to the club, I got in.
Because I know the first time I took Micah to the country bars when he noticed it, all the 18-year-old girls that was in there because all them damn X's on the hands and shit. So yeah, it gets a little reckless and wild for and then they still so. But yeah, no, definitely.
I'll go. The 18 to 25 is definitely the reckless age, and then 25 to 29 is when you just trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Because 21 to 25, it wasn't a blur, but I got some wild ass stories from the reckless time.
Oh boy, dog! the amount of stories we got from Lee,
like 26 to 30, I got some epic memories in that time, and then now in my 30s, especially I got a lot of times Outlaw together. We got some times.
And I wish Outlaw would have came to Lee, because if Outlaw would have came to Lee, it would have been trouble, bro. It would have been trouble.
So do you know why? Do you know why it wouldn't have been trouble? Because he would have caused more trouble because he was at University of Houston, so he was on a whole different level of trouble.
Yeah,
I used to be UFH all the time with my cousin. I didn't even know you was out there.
Look, when I got to college, shit got wild, man. I started hanging out with them fucking white kids, and them white kids was going to the frat parties, man. I done seen some things, man. Goddamn.
Yeah, my first foam party was at University of Houston. Yeah, that's some different shit right there. I was not prepared for, but it was epic.
I'll say this: you are still in your reckless age when you can go out on Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and be okay. At our age, you got one night a week to go out.
One night. That's it.
You got one night.
Listen, Jess, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. But there are still a lot of people from 26 to 30 that still have to learn the hard way.
Shit, there's still people in their upper 30s that's acting like they won again.
I was one of those just because I DJ'd. I was always on the scene because I DJ'd. But by the time I was like 31, that was just like okay, it's cool to DJ and have fun, but goddamn, I'm outside of my generation now. It's time for me to just relax a little bit.
That's
one of the hardest things.
I'll put that in the category here. When it comes down to if you had a kid at a very early age, you tend to have a longer wild streak.
Oh, 100%. A lot of the women that I met, the kids was away for the weekend, and that's yes. I
That'd be the
understand.
best cougars. That'd be the best cougars. I'm trying to tell you.
But like for me, like the transition was easy. Like, you know, 18 to 18.
You know it's a true mood. Don't do that.
But like 18 to 21, that was the club scene. 22, 23, 24 for me. I didn't go to the club as much. I started going to the bars more, but then I would go to like music festivals. Like I would go to big events, you know, shit like that. But the game changed for me that 24 to now range, because that's when I started going to the country bar and shit. And that's where it's at. I'm the country bar. I was brunching like, and and look, Mike can tell you, because when I took him to his first country bar, he was like, because we all used, being from Baytown, the Baytonians, we went to the Shoot. Okay, the Shoot is a very small country bar compared to the one that I took him to, which was
Big Texas.
I took him to Big Texas and Buckwild in the same fucking night. Yes, I took him to both in the same night. Yeah, same night. Because you pregame at Big Texas and then you go to Buckwild to finish the night. Yeah, we do this. And then he is lucky that I have not been able to take him to my home away from home, and that is Whiskey River West. That is my fucking spot. That is the spot.
You're making me mad because you ain't took me yet.
Because that's over there in Cinco Ranch. For if you know what side of town that is. Cinco Ranch is a good side of town. So
I don't care. Take off and take me. I don't. Whatever day you say, I take it off. Oh, shit.
Like when I done traveled to quite a few of them. San Antonio, done been to Cowboys numerous times. I've been to a couple of them. Actually, over there by Outlaw's house, I done been way out there because he lived close to this spot called Stetson's Nightlife. I done been out there a couple times too.
Boy, we done went to, bruh. Me and GQ done went to Sherlock's on the backside of Houston.
Oh, I showed you my that's my secret bar. I showed you that spot. He was like, "What is this?" I was like, "My boy, welcome to the life."
Jen don't even know what the hell Sherlock's is. That should tell you right there.
Listen, Jen, I'm gonna tell you about me and Sherlock's. When we showed up, I know the security guard and he know me by first name. We don't get checked. We just walk smooth in. We walk smooth in. I know the bartender. I knew Jesse very well. Me and Jesse was on a first name basis. Jesse already knew what I was drinking. I said, "This my partner. This what he like to drink." Jesse pulled up with 2 drinks ready to go. We had a pool table on deck, reserved, ready to go. Like, don't let this GQ name fool you. There is a lifestyle lived with this name. Like, there are places that I've gone where I ain't got to worry about a lot of shit.
Hey, what was the disclaimer? What was the disclaimer I gave him at the beginning? Our persona on here is who we are in real life, and that's a big fact.
I ain't changing for nobody.
I'm gonna say this: you're not young if you went to Rich's or Toke Bar. If you ever been to one of those, if you know about Rich's, you're not young anymore.
Man.
Or if you know about Drake, Pink Monkey, Onyx.
Nah. Here's the real test. Here's the real test. I know Mr. Jen don't know about this, but if you know about Club 112, if you know about Club 112, boy.
If you go to Metropolis, you're not young anymore.
Coco Loco, Metropolis. Moo. You got to give us a Sacramento side of this, man. What's y'all places out there?
What's the old head spots?
What's the OG places out there?
Old head spots, the OG spots, man. The cafeteria, right? That's where the brunch That's where the brunch be popping at. Shit, the mix. Everybody know that's where the OGs be at in the mix. You feel me? Going to the park, right? That's where a lot of the OGs be at too, right? And then we actually do brunches at my spot too, but that's more for like the younger crowd. I ain't gonna lie to you, because that's more like it's a brunch, but
what's your spot?
It's not really a brunch. My spot called the Chelsea. You feel me? So if you're ever in Sacramento, pull up to the Chelsea. I got you. Don't even worry about shit. You feel me?
GQ.
But
I heard him.
It's
okay.
It's more of a day party kind of brunch type thing. You feel me? They got the booths. You bring your champagne.
You definitely talking my language.
You know, we got the chicken and waffles and stuff, and then we got the DJ, the dance floor, you know, shit like that. So it's a few spots out here to where, you know what I'm saying, you can get a nice look. We also got Tiger, it's right outside the King Stadium. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the basketball players be frequenting that spot too, you know what I'm saying? So you can pop up in there, get a nice little booth, nice little table and whatnot. But I do have a rule though. I do got a rule to add, right? And this is gonna add on to Micah's hood niggas, okay? All the hood niggas, feel me? And the hood bitches out there, okay? I'm talking to y'all specifically, the ones that wear Jordans to the club and they got tattoos on their face. I know what I'm talking about, okay?
Wow.
Leave
called him out.
the firearms at the crib, all right? And I know this is a state by state basis, so if you gotta have it, leave it in the trunk. And a caveat to that rule, okay? Don't be so quick to crash out and go grab your firearm. If you can't stand on your 10 and knuckle up with somebody that you got a problem with, and if you're ready to throw your life away just for a simple dispute over a night or a day out, bruh, stay your ass at the crib because you ruin it for
Just
everybody.
shut up.
I'll tell you, in Texas, if you are one of those like me who enjoys to carry the finer things in life, the minute alcohol touches your lips, that weapon should not be anywhere near you because that is now felony possession. As
Thank
soon as
you.
you
Yep.
drink alcohol, even if you have a license to carry, don't
Yep.
fucking do it. All right?
Thank you.
Just, I listen. She said free to carry. Listen, we carry too, but not when you're drinking. It's a whole other ball game when you're drinking and you carry a
Exactly.
firearm.
And
Like,
I am
if you-
also legal and free to carry out here in California. I have all
Like if you one of
licenses.
them, if you feel like you must have something on you, then bring a blade. It's
I got one
concealable.
of the,
If you know what, bring some brass knuckles. They're legal in Texas now. Bring some brass knuckles. Doesn't fucking matter.
pepper spray.
I have
Oh, yeah.
I have a pair of brass knuckles. Why do I have them? Because I went to fucking Renfest and they were on sale and I bought them. Just like I bought my batarangs. Like I was like, why the fuck not? You never know.
Renfest is a blast, by the
Never
way.
know.
If you know, you
100%.
know.
Renfest is a blast.
That was a flex. That was a flex on it.
She-
Everybody-
I've never
wait a
been.
minute,
I've
wait a
never
minute.
been to Renfest.
She said, I don't
Yes.
own one. Bear spray.
Come on,
What
thanks.
the
She's thinking
fuck?
bear spray. Come
Hey,
on, bear
she
spray.
said, I got the
Because it
bear
doesn't
spray.
spray outwards. It's straight.
That's
straight
true.
And it sticks.
It do. It just like the pepper spray gel, which is better than the actual pepper spray. So, ladies,
Exactly.
as a something that's better for you, Academy actually carries it. Buy the pepper spray gel as opposed to the actual pepper spray, because if you
Yes.
spray across the brow line, it sticks. And when it sticks, it runs down. When it runs down, it's stuck to the eyes, and that motherfucker cannot see.
Yes. Cook.
Itty
GQ.
bitty, I'm gonna fight you. All right, I'm gonna fight you. We've been trying to get you on the show since we was on the audio days of the podcast.
Big facts.
And you've been on that bullshit. So I'm gonna need you to get it together so we can get you on here because we got a whole lot to talk about. So, real quick, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. I'm gonna leave our comment up there. So, me and Itty Bitty go way back like 4 flats on a 6-4 Cadillac. All right. So before me and DJ Michael B was doing our audio cast, right back in 2011, 2012, Mr. GQ was doing a radio show. So Itty Bitty was one of my co-hosts on said radio show. So this was back in the super infant days of streaming. We were doing the online radio show. So we were overseas, doing our other job. And we were literally, me, her, and another DJ, we had a radio show that we used to entertain our fellow troops while we were downrange. And all we did was literally critique music. That's the whole premise of the show. We played songs and we critiqued the fuck out of them. And we didn't care what it was. We did that, and it was dope. Oh, okay. She says she's ready now. I bet. Hey, we'll talk over the next few days. We'll get something set up for us. But she said, okay. She said, oh, you're right. It is wild out here in the Longhorn State. Hell, I'm going to San Antonio this weekend. So
You going to SeaWorld? You got them passes, don't you?
I went to SeaWorld in Orlando. Actually, I'm not going to. I'm going to San Antonio for a work event, kind of like you now. But now that we have went on this phenomenal tangent, I can't let this one go. I have to do this. We haven't done this yet, and this is gonna be fun. All right,
yes.
So, as you can see, we have a revamped 2.0 version of our Dumbass Millionaires, and what a phenomenal way to start off season 2. And first and foremost, we're not going to talk about that whole incident that just happened a couple days ago at that thing, but it relates to the country as a whole. And here's why. Ingrid Andress, come on down to the front of the classroom. So if you know who Ingrid Andress is, she's a country singer who just recently sang the national anthem at the Home Run Derby. So I'm going to preface this by saying this. Fergie, you have been exonerated.
Oh, wow.
Ingrid
That's-
had
I don't know about all that.
I don't
no,
know about
my
that,
brother.
for real.
Ingrid had the worst national anthem I've ever heard. Ever. That shit was bad. It was so bad that the very next day, she came out and made a statement and said that she was drunk as fuck and now she's going into rehab. First of all, you embarrassed yourself. You didn't rehearse and it showed. Stop playing, okay? Because Micah knows this, being in the music world as long as we've been in the music world, especially when we talk about very specific types of musicians, right? Country artists specifically are some of the most naturally gifted singers we have.
Big facts.
Why? Because they're trained auditorily and acoustically. What does that mean for the non-musical person? It means they got an ear for music and they know how to keep a tune because they typically can play an instrument, whether it's the guitar, the piano, or whatever. So it is very difficult for a country singer to be off key or off beat. It just is. And the national anthem really only got one beat and is mostly a cappella. That's the wild part. The only people that add symphonics to the national anthem are when big groups sing the national anthem. But for the most part, correct me if I'm wrong, the majority of them are literally a cappella. They're literally a cappella, unless you sing it in 2, 3, and 4 parts for my choir folks out there. But it is literally an a cappella thing. So for her to go out there by herself, listen, and Mood, this is why I said it was so bad. It was so bad, they started the fireworks early. At this stadium, they started the fireworks when she was only 60% of the way through the national anthem. For those who have not heard this, I urge you, please get on the social media and listen to this. I think it was worse than Fergie. I do, 100%. Because what made Fergie so iconic wasn't how bad she sounded. It was the reactions of Draymond and Steph and Clay. Go look at the reactions of these baseball players because they are doing their absolute damnedest to maintain a straight face. One of them did crack. He cracked. He didn't like burst out laughing, but you could see.
Oh, yeah, he definitely cracked.
He was trying. He had his hat. He was trying, and his eyes was watering like he just couldn't hold it together. But I'm sorry. You're not allowed to use "I was drunk" because there are very few things in this country that are like, what's the word I want to use? Symbolic. And being
sacred.
One of those being nominated to perform the national anthem is one of those things. I don't care how you feel about our country. I really don't. If you are selected to sing the national anthem for an event, I don't care if it's a high school basketball game, a sporting event, I don't care what it is. You have an obligation to put the work in to perform the national anthem correctly. All right. And I'm not saying, when I say correctly, I don't mean by the sheet music. I don't mean anything like that. I mean, you're maintaining the rhythm and the sound is fluid and it's supposed to inspire people. Like the way that song is performed, however you feel about it, we know it's supposed to be performed a certain type of way. Why do we know this? Because Chris Stapleton, who had one of the arguably top 3 greatest national anthems of all time, did that shit last year and it was sensational. That's why.
Whitney Houston, Jennifer Hudson, Chris Stapleton. Yep. That's the list. That's the fucking list.
That's what I said, fellas.
For the Super Bowl, anyway. For the Super Bowl, that's the list for the Super Bowl.
So
I was going off of the all time for me. Like that was an all time. Like Chris Stapleton's was an all time.
It's definitely all time for me too. I just think Marvin Gaye's rendition at the All-Star game was absolutely magnificent.
I agree. That one was really good. And then I appreciate you for the compliment on the transition. Yeah, we work hard over here. We do our best. But fellas, your thoughts and opinions if you've heard this.
I want to attack this first. I really want to attack this first because
I feel like me and Mike are gonna have the same.
We won't. I don't think we will. But then again, we could.
And while y'all are doing that, I'm for the sake of context, I'm gonna break a rule, and I'm gonna cue this bitch up because we can't get in trouble for it. We actually can't get in trouble for this. I did some research to figure this out. We can actually play this, so I'm actually gonna play this because fuck it, it's much better to just fucking play.
Is it her?
I'm playing the entire performance. I just want to make sure I get the right one queued up. I need this to like because this shit is yep, here it is. All right. Like there's certain rules with
Run it.
YouTube, and this ain't one of them. All right. Present, share screen. I'm gonna put this shit all over the front
I
of the
think
screen.
I think because it's a cover and it's not in the official.
That's exactly
You can do
why
it.
it's not against the rules. You see how I did that? All right.
I seen.
Perform the national anthem. Please welcome 4-time Grammy-nominated country singer-songwriter Ingrid Andress.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So I'm gonna say this real quick before I let Michael spit. She was brunching before she did that.
Oh, and y'all seen the comments that we was putting up there while this was playing.
Hey, outlaw, just keep going. You got it. Go ahead and cook.
I will cook, but I hear my neighbors out in the hallway fighting. There's some kind of niggatry going on out there. I'm in a hotel context, and I just hear an argument going on. So I'm gonna make sure I'm listening to this before they start shooting.
Not the niggatry.
There's some powerful niggatry at work over here. It seems.
All right, Moo. Go ahead, Moo. Tell me what you think, Moo.
First of all, she is so out of pocket for this. She is so out of pocket for this because she knew after that first bar, she should have stopped. She should have stopped and said, play the recording. Because ain't no fucking way you continued. And this is the reason why I was like, I don't know if Fergie's off the hook yet, because I literally went back and listened to Fergie's, and I was like, who let y'all get away with this? Who? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Somebody should have. It should have been. Was it bad? I know it was the home run derby, but they should have started. They should have started teeing off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have smack dab towards center field, bro. Because there's no way that you went up here and you did this and you finished. And then the ending part when she was trying to hit the little wave with the notes, I would have threw a cleat at her. I would have threw the cleat at her because there's no fucking way you really sat there and there's no way you thought you went up there and did a great job. And then you want to sit up there and say, oh, I was drunk. What? You was drunk? Off what? Moonshine?
She was drunk off the White Claws.
She had to be drunk off moonshine.
Mr. J, you can go next.
No, there's absolutely no fucking way.
Shit!
There's no fucking way. I swear, bro. We got to start having auditions before they start doing the national anthem. That's what has to happen. We have to have.
Oh my god.
before we do these, before we start singing the national anthem, because there's no fucking way that somebody allowed her out. They should have beamed her at home plate, bro. Right there at home plate. Shut up. Stop. Right now. There's no way we're gonna let you finish this bullshit.
But you seen
national
how. But you also
Go
saw
ahead, Mr.
Jed. You saw how they did the fireworks, didn't you? They started before she said the bombs bursting in the air. The motherfucking fireworks were already going.
I would have threw a firework at her. Like, that's what I was thinking the whole time, bro. Why didn't nobody throw something at this woman, bro? And I don't condone violence, but no, throw something. Somebody throw a tomato, a watermelon, bro. I don't care what you throw. Somebody throw something at this woman and get her to stop, because there's no way we're allowing it to happen.
Oh shit!
Where, like, you know, like fans be like running on the field and shit. Why couldn't a fan run on the field during that time?
I needed a streaker.
Oh. Dog, if we would have had a streaker during this time, this shit would have been an all-time classic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Mr. Jen, go ahead, dog. Take it away.
Hey man, I'm with Moo. It's like the episode of SpongeBob where he's
Oh,
on the
shit.
like rock at him. That's exactly what should have happened. They got Ice JJ Fish going out there to sing the national anthem.
Bro, not Ice JJ Fish. Oh my
They
god.
had Ice
Bro, that's
JJ
exactly
Fish go
what-
out there and sing the
There's
national
something
anthem.
about you, girl.
But I had to say I can't get Fergie off the hook though, because she was sober.
Exactly. I threw a basketball
Listen,
at her ass too.
sober, drunk, I don't give a fuck. Fergie sounded better than her. Like the first 15 seconds when I heard that, I was like, yo, this is bad. Like,
I don't know what she's
my
trying
God.
to recover with that free.
Bro, no, she sounded like
That shit
a teenage boy going through puberty with the voice cracking.
I'm about to go crazy one thing. Oh my God.
I just wanted somebody to throw a pie or something, bro. Because I don't, bro, get her out of the way.
Boo,
Throw
tomato,
something at this
tomato.
woman right now.
I just
Bruh.
know Micah is finna absolutely cook. So
Bring
I got one more.
tomatoes.
I got one more thing to
Go
say
ahead.
before Michael starts cooking, bro. I just played it back again, just listening to it. You know, she sounded like fucking Ash from Pokemon trying to sing.
Thank you.
Oh no!
You got it, Micah. Go ahead and cook. You go, use the right burner on the stove that you always use. That front
You
right
should- you
one. It
should've-
always gets all the work.
And look,
We
I'm
need to
gonna
make
take
it
it a
the
step
night of
further.
the
Look,
Apollo.
Micah, I'm finna give you the solo take screen.
Dog, I don't even need a solo. Take me off the solo screen. It don't even matter. Let me tell y'all something real quick, bro. This is a fucking embarrassment. This is a fucking embarrassment. This is what we mean when people say America should not be the land, the home of the free and the brave. Because in any other country, you go up there and do some shit like this to the national anthem, you're going to get arrested and be put in the jail. Bruh, y'all keep talking about Fergie. Through the night. No, that shit, bruh. This has to be the worst national anthem I've ever heard. And it's annoying to me because, yes, while I do know there is a line about slavery in the national anthem, I also do know my best friend on the screen to the left of me also served in the military. And this is not why he sacrificed his life for us. Are you fucking serious right now? This is not it. Why are we doing this? Who is she? Why? I don't care if she's a country, a Grammy-nominated artist. This is the problem with music now. Everything got to be auto-tuned. Everybody think they got some fire. She ain't fire, bro. Let's be serious. This is, bro. Oh my God, dude, this has to be the worst I have ever heard the national anthem. Shohei Ohtani was in this tournament. And Japanese people had to sit through this trash ass rendition. Bruh, I can go to McNair right now in the hood and find a nigga that can't sing to sing it better than she just did. Who let her up there and why? Who booked her and why? 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 I know we made jokes on what we should replace the national anthem with on this show. I mean, technically it wasn't a joke, but you know, if I don't say it was a joke, we're going to get canceled here. So it was a joke. Me and Mr. GQ picked a couple of songs. God bless the USA, ROCK in the USA. None of that even matters right now. I've sang the national anthem at basketball games and football games at Sterling while I was there. But this, oh, bruh. I could understand if this was a high school game and nobody was going to see this. This is put on for the world. This was put on for
baseball,
the
as they like
world.
to say, is America's pastime. Well, we just went back. We just lost about 600 years with that shit.
This shit hit, bruh. This is a fucking embarrassment. Embarrassment that we would let somebody go up there drunk and sing our national anthem. This is an embarrassment to our country.
Not only
Embarrassment.
Not only that, but we got our ass kicked in football by these other countries, and y'all let this woman go up there and put.
Oh, the U20 game, yeah.
That's a good point, Moo.
Wasn't it the Chinese team that beat the brakes off us?
The Japanese team and the Brazilian team beat the dog shit out of us, and then they let this take the Grammy nominations away. Take the Grammy nominations away right now. I don't give a fuck if you want to.
She don't deserve a motherfucking thing.
She don't
Nothing.
deserve not a damn thing, okay? Talking about she going into rehab. You need to go into motherfucking singing classes, okay?
Bruh. Hey, GQ. They should have put Will Smith up there talking about, well, Ali Bobby himself had 40 thieves as he had 1,000 tails.
Hey, listen,
come on, man.
Listen, you can say whatever you want about Will Smith. He can hold a fucking tune.
That bitch can't. She couldn't. That is, bruh.
One of my favorite comments, which is really bad, is the fact that they said they had a Make-A-Wish kid go out there and sing that. I said, "You ain't taking me to hell with you."
What's the guy's name that wrote the national anthem? What's the guy's name that wrote the national? Francis, boy, that nigga over there turning in his grave right now, cause he over there. That's not what I wrote the fucking poem about. I don't know what this bitch got going on, but that is not what I wrote the poem about. I wrote the poem about us being great, and that is subpar.
That was subpar. You being nice.
What I didn't want to say, you got the trash, and then you got the dumpster, and then from the dumpster you got the juice that sits at the bottom of the dumpster from running out of bags, and then if you throw all that shit away, at the very, very bottom of the dumpster, you got where the juice is soaked in and everything is rusted at the bottom of the dumpster. That's her. And she should never be able to perform again. Ever. Granted, shout out to the guy from last night that did the national anthem for the MLB All-Star game. He's from Texas. He's a country. I can't think of his name right now. But he killed it. He was very, very good. What a way to redeem our country, because he was very good last night.
But
we gotta start
like
that was people for bad performances. I don't care.
That shit was trash.
Tomatoes,
I just
bringing fruit.
I felt like it.
I will goddamn bring back public shaming.
Yeah,
go back to the Showtime at the Apollo, man. Bring out the big ass long stick and yank their ass off stage type shit.
Yeah, and start yanking
Mr. Gent.
off the stage.
Sweep the leg.
Mr. Gent. Mr. Gent. This is your time to have your roast session, dog. You should be roasting the fuck out of this woman.
Hey man, you did enough from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, it felt like a great way to bring the energy for season 2, because like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially entered season 2 of Gentlemen's Talk, and what a great way to start. We have recovered from this hurricane. We all got power. We all across different places. We got outlaw in a whole different state. So, I just came back from another state. I was on the coastal side. I avoided hurricanes in Florida while I was there. Thank goodness. But I still had a little baby hurricane in my hotel, also known as my child. So there was that.
Wow. Boy, you really ain't shit.
I know. But I'm going to start with Mr. Gent. Final thoughts, sir.
Nah, y'all funny as hell, bro.
Oh,
Nah, y'all on some real outlandish shit, and I love it. I love it here. It's been 2 weeks since I've been here, and it's been like I texted y'all like, hey, it don't even feel right not having a podcast like this, man. So it's great being back. You know, it's great being back. I hope season 2 does well for us. Y'all go ahead and subscribe on YouTube and like on YouTube. You need to get more likes on that side. All right, love y'all. Another great show, man.
Outlaw, talk to him.
Oh man, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. Stay tuned for one of our upcoming episodes. We've been brainstorming this one. It's gonna be very controversial, which means it's gonna be very good. But it's gonna be, what do men really want?
That's gonna be
I
good one
hope
right there.
it's gonna be a very good one. Gonna be a lot of hot takes from us and in the comment section. So ladies, please tune in and hear what we want from y'all.
And please chime in.
Please.
We also want sundresses too, but you know we're not gonna talk about that the entire episode. But it's gonna be seriously about like, what do men want?
Moo, what you got, man?
Magnificent.
hey man, I'm just glad to see my boys outside, inside, living. You know what I'm saying? Breathing above water, above sea level. You dig what I'm saying? Your boys is back in town, and we ain't going no motherfucking where. You feel me? Make sure y'all tune in to PVT tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We got a special surprise for everybody, so make sure y'all tune in for that, and then tune into the IASS. You feel me? Tomorrow on Friday when we got y'all. Feel me? I'm up out of here because I got to drop off this weed to these customers. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Wow.
Let's get it.
Well,
We just watched the actual
in the
drug
words of
trade happen.
in the words of the great T.I., I never let you down. I'ma shine on sight. Keep your mind on your grind. Off of mine's all right. You know, fast forward, recognize we are back. Gentlemen's Talk Season 2, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all tune in, man. We gonna have fun this season. We got more things to talk about than ever before. We got more things to talk about than ever before. And of course, you know, the Infinity Gauntlet, you're going to see us more assembled than ever before. Moo right here on the bottom left. You already know Moo. Infinity Gauntlet has been assembled again. And I can't wait to see what season 2 got in store. And by the way, Mr. GQ,
Yes,
I'm happy you're here because you know, this thing is about to come down to the wire, or it's about to start in a little bit, and it's straight up fuck you for fantasy football, and that's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah, we on shit this season. I don't give a fuck. It's fuck everybody till the end of the season. I don't care.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
You too, Moo. Fuck you too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll
the
accept
reason
that
why
full fledged and a compatibility. It's good. It's up.
the reason why DJ Micah B is so salty and upset, however you want to fucking look at it, is because I currently am defending the crown because the title is mine. And until somebody takes that motherfucker from me, guess what? I'm the head of the motherfucking table. And that's what it is. So, anywho.
It's because this nigga got hurt. Don't even do that.
I don't want to hear that shit. I won the championship with fucking Browning, who was Joe Burrow's backup quarterback. So don't miss me with that. I won the championship with a backup quarterback. So
I kicked your ass with Miles Sanders before. When Christian McCaffrey went down, I kicked your ass with Miles Sanders before, and you just got the best of me this time.
I mean, I have the best of you all time.
Oh, wait, hey. Before we go any further, Sherrod, Outlaw, Moo, we wanted to extend the bet to y'all. Me and Mr. GQ had a bet a couple of years ago. Every week we're going to pick our wins and losses, and the person who wins gets a bottle from everybody on the panel. Y'all down with that? Just a $750, just a regular $750.
It's for the NFL season. It's
for the NFL season. We just want to know if y'all down for that or not, because me and GQ definitely gonna do it.
Okay, why not?
All right, bet. I'll get the spreadsheet together. So what that means is, because DJ Michael B brought that mix, that means for those who have been around Gentlemen's Talk for a very long time, you're very familiar with what I'm about to say. That means that in season 2, we told y'all, bigger and better than ever. That means we have the return of Brews and Q's. Ladies and gentlemen, Brews and Q's is a separate show that myself and DJ Michael B did when we did this said bottle bet. It was a Saturday afternoon show where we literally came on live just to pick games. and obviously have some drinks and ask questions. That was the whole premise of it. So you will be seeing Bruising Cues coming to a screen near you. Now, what day of the week that is and what time slot, we ain't really lined out the logistics yet, but you will know. So if you like and subscribing to the From the Sidelines YouTube channel, make sure you click on that little bell, get the notifications. You will see it coming soon. With all that being said, we appreciate y'all for listening to us. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Chat, y'all don't disappoint, man. Y'all really don't disappoint. You guys have no idea just how much y'all really, really, really make this show go that much better. A lot of the times when we go on these tangents and off the rails, it's because something one of y'all said in the chat that makes it go that way, but we absolutely love it. So we love each and every last one of y'all, man. We appreciate you guys. And make sure if you're not following the YouTube, man, we're trying to get on. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, man. We're getting closer and closer. So with that, we are
motivation in you and inspire the world to do what you can. If you love it, then fuck it, get through it. Mumble mentality activated. I waited for so long. Get burdens out.